joining. Loud as undefeated at the top of the split so far. Will it be their compatriots, their Brazilian compatriots in Furia? Or will we have Leviatan truly challenge for first place?
I feel like as far as challenge goes, we've definitely already seen that. I think it just kind of goes back to the bigger question around Furia. We saw them answering in one map. You push a top team, you're finally able to close them out on one, but can you do it for a series? Can you do it again?
The ones I remember, yeah. It's fallen both on even finishing a map, but also in the series. Again, I recall them taking down Icebox against Fnatic back at Champions. That was back when Nosworth was on their team. Look at this pivot. They take mid control right now. Digison gets all the way up through the smoke, so he clears and knows that no information is had by them. And again, brawling up Cat. Gotta get through these mollies, though.
His positioning could be a lot as you start to see some of the rotates through. Once they realize that there is a hit heading towards A, that very well could be everything.
It's disgusting.
Shy still playing down in hell. He gets one with the turret.
He's still down there, too, and they haven't cleared him 20 seconds. They've got to get the spike.
Yeah, they've got to go, and the spike's not in hand right now. Khalil close by. DG's still alive, still healthy. He's taking some more damage from the turret, but eventually cleared, eventually dealt with. Now 10 seconds left. DG's in, looking to get the spike down. He's going to get challenged right off the bat. King waiting with the frenzy there. Looks away just the wrong time. Is Shy from up top. That's one.
The artist spot.
1v1. Now they're 40 HP, and he drops him. First pistol of the series going in favor of Leviatan.
He just needed to stay in the artist spot. Got that first kill, but one credit to Shy in that round, man. That guy stayed alive for so long, and that's the thing that I've noticed for him in these first two series for Leviatan. There's the turret kill. He is so patient, never overcommitting there. He stays alive in hell for so long.
With a free gun, by the way.
And most of these, I mean, both of these games, both of these maps started off with Furia winning the pistol. And ended with them even converting the bonus. So this is a great start and response for Leviatan on what many would consider their best map.
With the gun advantage, they lose one of them.
He's so dangerous.
King is so close. But he can get overwhelmed here! He's got to be careful. King takes two with him. Oh boy.
That's a classic.
Okay. Right, well.
Oh, doesn't have time. Can't Indiana Jones it.
Let's wait this one out. All still good. QCK with a shorty. Ouch, that hurts.
Their second shot? Wow. What a read. What? I think for sure Shy must have spotted him there, so still down to a 2v2.
And there have been two upgraded weapons from Furia.
Can't use that.
This could be trouble. I mean, it already is, but can they close it out? Utility to cover the flame. Everything cornered. They have info. They know that there's one Jenny and that the other dart was closed, so he knows the other one is hell. Swinging around, pushing it, instantly swinging through, and Khalil from hell stops it!
I've seen this round before. This specific one has happened. Khalil, again with the Spectre, again in the post plant, against the retake. It was the same thing against the familiar Latin American opponents for them in crew. Owner not happy with that one either.
No, I'd be pressed too.
We haven't seen it too animated so far this game. Oh, there we go. Digison getting way too aggro. Threw that one way. And while he responded with the first kill with a sheriff of his own in the last round, he loses a crucial weapon right away.
A little taste of his own medicine.
Not there. They look like they want to regroup after this one-way fades and go straight into an A hit. But the thing is, QCK is on the other side of the map. And there's also 4 Leviatan players here, juggling the Phantom away. Toss it off the map.
Yeah, I'll carry this. I'm done.
It would be crazy if that came back to bite them. But only 50 50 seconds left. They have to take some sort of a risk.
2 knives used. And I believe Taco was able to sidestep Furia's. So it looks like they're going to want to push forward. Do they have any smokes? Yeah, Khalil has some.
They found the right site. The turret already taken care of.
Molly's good. Second volley might be good too. If nothing else, it buys time and it buys some...
And they did not go recover that gun, so it's 5 sheriffs here. Takaleo with the shorty. QCK isolated.
The Cloudburst, the only thing keeping him back. What is the movement? Oh, the sheriffs are doing it, man. But he's not done yet. He's got to tuck away. He's got to run. He's paranoid. He's flashed. And he's left alone. 1v3 turns into 1v2. He's got the spike to happen. The Thrifty gets thrifty.
What a response. And again, the decision was good there, I think, for Furia to rotate back up mid, go dry once they spot the turret. They up the pace. They find. That's a ridiculous shot from Shy. And then again, Takaleo with the classic, just updrafting out of his smoke, making it so impossible for him to be a target.
Yeah.
And the rest of his teammates can just swing with him. Yeah, he's gonna be losing some years after this match. But your team won the round, Owner.
Team won the round. You've got full guns. You have full armor. You have an ult for Shy. A couple of reasons to smile. But that's now 2 Thrifties in a row, so...
And there's big tools here. They've got a little bit. We've got the Vandal as well on Khalil, and the knives of Digicin. He's been so nasty with them. Remember those first 3 rounds of Icebox, how crazy he went. Fast split here. Doors closed.
Someone help.
It's not the duelist's job.
He is patient. Oh, he's patient. He's spot Shy. Now dashing his way forward into the Cloudburst and right into the Nano that was waiting on the other side. It looked like it was in. The second one lands.
They've broken it open. Whoa! Another shot. Right as the smoke fades.
DJ's so weak here. Still has to play. It's a 3v3.
They haven't gotten the spike across yet. There's the TP lane, finally.
Yeah, but Taco's already applying so much pressure. The paranoia should
Look at
find
the
some
flank!
space, but QCK is in the right place at the right time. Creeping its way forward. Mazzino done.
Flash gone.
3v2 here. Taco spotting one. DJ's didn't manage to upgrade a weapon. They're divided. They're split.
They don't have the peek at all. QCK's got his turret too. He doesn't have the peek.
How do they play this? They flash, they swing out, and they get QCK. But now it's still just a 2v2.
They don't even know if both of them are in sight right now.
That Molly's good though. That Molly should be good. It's got it down to 1v1. What is this map, man? DJ's in still his blades.
4-3
Goes wide. The shoots the big through walls. What on earth is this?
There's no way.
I'm so done, bro. It's been 4 rounds.
To come out. No command on for Furia. No command on for King as well. Both sides can trade that, and right now you're seeing they're playing aggressively to try to take out some of these ults on the side of Furia. If they could find Mazin before he pops his ult, that would be huge. Smoke actually did leave a gap there. Shy's not going to take advantage of that. He's actually playing anti-flash right now. Off the alarm bot. Take flight.
It's interesting too because it's oftentimes you see the Sentinel on defense be the one who's playing pretty far back, knowing that there's a no command online.
Yeah.
But they're choosing to leave Nowser in a position where he can still use his ult as cover if things get hairy.
Furia, 58 seconds on the round. Look at the fake right now. See if Takaleo bites. He's the guy who needs to stay there. Using the ult on Cat right now.
Nowser's the one to bid. Meanwhile, GG's in, clears his way forward. He's gotten one. Okay, what else is the rotates? Yeah, awesome.
And also that no command actually suppressed everybody. Everybody in the map because he was going up Cat. So that final pulse delays a lot. Shy's got lockdown.
Mazin is in such a key position here. He's the only one playing off. They know the lockdown is a possibility, so they have to funnel out. They can't stay back. They've already have 2 who've been able to clear out to get out of that precarious spot in QCK and in Mazin.
But it's a lot of space back in Boathouse though.
He used it so far back.
Dart out as well. They gotta clear that. Any tags no.
Oh, the flash could be good though.
Made it for QCK. They re-smoked? What?
They're holding. He doesn't know they're there. QCK's in a great spot. Oh!
patience. And great handling of the situation that they definitely got played in that early round, on that call. But they had the tools to shore up what gaps they left early on.
I really hope we get an owner cam here to see what his response is after that one. If he's more satisfied, more satiated with their play.
Game so far has been any key. He's not happy with even a plant.
All smiles from Taco, though. All smiles from the guys on the stage.
Hey, it's 4-1. This is the best start they've had all day. This is way better than the best start they've had all day. To be able to withstand those rounds where Digizin's going crazy, where it comes down to 1v1 situations too, and to force Furia to take the first couple of ecos of the game, that's huge.
One of the reasons we find ourselves in this position is because of the success that Furia finds early in maps, right? They find themselves up 4-0, up 5-0, 6-0 in some instances, but now the script has totally been flipped.
Definitely light on the trigger with some of this util, but in this case they have more than their opponents. It's just shares, but they've been so dangerous. You just knifed behind him to check if they're flanking in heaven.
Yeah.
If they're up by that window.
Yep. Lost control, but that also gets Taco in position to take that line. Mazino's just spraying him down. There's no easy way into this site.
Spike down A.
It's labored, it's cumbersome, but for Leviatan, it's flawless.
Close plan. But this is different to me. Right now, you're definitely going to see ability to retake here from both these sides when it comes to their defenses.
Look at how far back Furia are playing in B main.
And this is shocking too. I mean, it's a shift in the game plan because, again, against Crew, what they were doing constantly was throwing a dart from top mid that clears bottom mid and throwing a flash to cover it so that Digizin could run up mid and break that alarm bot every single round. Here they've got tools though. Lockdown in the heads of QCK. I think we'll go for a tree lockdown after some mid pressure.
Well, you've got the mid pressure. Where do they go from here?
Straight through. They'll go right back towards that B split.
Shy peels back. You've got Mazino. You've got
canceled his ult.
That's the ult too. Out of MW's era. Shy not getting tagged. Able to dance around. It does take some damage there on the final pulse.
There's 3 players in sight right now.
Oh my gosh. He's feeling all of the pressure, and Bowser's not able to do anything. Now DG's in, but the classic tries getting one, not able to.
20 bullet.
So
HP.
No, and the lockdown now used. That's going to force Leviatan to throw a pause on this thing, wait it out. Take a step back and then regroup.
There's a smoke to flood though. King's called the flood.
And this is not out of the realms of possible. You've got to clear tight left. Surely you clear tight left. Now you know where they are. Mazino falls. King does too.
Right back to success for Furia, and what worked in those first couple of rounds, even as the score is 5-2, even though they've only taken 2. Multiple times now they've been able to plant on this B site. And Mazina's definitely jumpy with that lockdown trigger. I'm surprised they don't make a plan around it. But those plans are easily able to be read with how, again, much this comp is played at the pro level.
Yeah, it's hard to innovate when you've seen this as much as you have. There's the knife. He was waiting for it. Mazino's gotten past it. Oh no. He's gotten past it! He's gonna get both! And now the paranoia in his face, he's able to get away!
Just disastrous. You see the anti-stratting in full effect, and the anti-calling in full effect right there. That knife, consistently used by teams on Ascent to clear out wine and close A main. He just ducks in front of it while the one-way's still up. If Furia waits a little bit longer, that one-way's gone, and he can't play that far up anymore.
Right. Certainly not how Furia wanted to start this round.
I mean, the quiet and the slow approach right here, to me, looks like they might want to save here.
Yeah, dude, I was about to say, they don't have a ton of money, and yeah, there's still 50 seconds left. You saw the spike and whatnot, but I think they're just cutting their losses.
Yeah, they're marking right now. They're marking what they're trying to fix. They're using this as an extra timeout. Discussing it.
30 seconds left.
Asim, who's dead right now, the IGL of this team, and Digizin as well. The emotional leader that we keep calling him. It is kind of shocking to see them go for something like this, especially given how good the starts have been from them. Now that they're
10
challenged,
seconds left.
to see them show a little bit signs of frustration, in my opinion here. They don't want to spend another time out this half. And the thing that I'm thinking as well is this is a defensive-sided map. It's been leaning that way, especially with this specific comp as a mirror for quite some time.
It's just kind of insane to think that Mazzino stepping past that knife
Yep.
was the round, right? Like that's what decided that round.
Yep.
I do think though, yeah, you're right. Fury don't want to call another timeout, but I like that. Cutting your losses early on, and
Sure.
as you said, using it as the timeout effectively.
I mean, my point is more so about how that might speak to frustration on their end, though.
Sure.
And that can spiral out of control. Just using fast again, this time using a flash at least and a dart as well to force these players off of A main, but you've got to be careful. Mazzino can always respond with a paranoia of his own.
Or King with the flash and swinging out by his own as well. That's why they have numbers here, and they have almost all of them.
Here's the fast round you were wanted.
Hell is still not clear. Now they know the paranoia should cause some troubles. But the kills go back and forth, 1-for-1. You still have Shy, who's playing up in heaven, now arriving to the site. DG's in just beneath him. Ahead spotted, the spike planted.
He's out in the open, and that smoke fades. Khalil's the planner. Has no room back in there. I'm looking at QCK right now on Cat. Leviatan's so considerate, though, of these types of positions.
He's got some info, too. Oh, but the turret is just so careful. It's so planned. Everything covered.
Last player standing.
Yeah, just about everything covered. Well, it got close at the end there. They got a little uncomfortable, but Leviatan are going to continue to pile it on.
And while it might have been Leviathan struggling with the post plants on Icebox and thriving in the post plants on Pearl, maybe this is Furia's time to start struggling. The air dive bombs from Taco are so consistently damaging. It's like a B-52.
Alright, what did Furia do? They're broke. They have the blades for DG's in, though.
Right here. This is why Leviathan's considered one of the best ascent teams in this America's League. It's moments like this when it looks like there's no solutions. Finally, we're going back to this mid-control from Furia that I mentioned was so successful against Leviathan's Latin American counterparts of Crew.
Cheeky little spot there from DG's in.
Oh,
my
come
goodness.
on. That is... I mean, that's just broken. That's so good from Nauzer.
Oh, it's a 6
He's pushing in spawn.
But he doesn't know that he's there. Oh my goodness! What a shot! I thought Taco would have the jump on him.
They're still pivoting. He's literally in a playground in spawn right now while the rest of his team is struggling to find a way to actually approach this site.
This is the Scrappy that we're referring to. They just now picked up the spike. Meanwhile, they have got their duelists in their spawn.
Shy's not cleared. Oh,
Patient.
no.
He's patient. 1, 2. Yeah, the transfer's clean. The third falls as well. And yeah, they have the spike now. I guess.
Oy vey. Look, the desk was harsh about Leviathan's icebox. But I think they were right. That wasn't the one that they were relying on. And they were fully comfortable as their map 3.
And you see why.
Yep.
We talk so often about how this map is heavily fundamental, right? The teams that exceed on this map, that find so much success here, are the ones who are so thorough in their game plans, who do everything correctly.
Oh, there's a dart play here. They're darting and flashing, and he's gonna try to spam one down the tiles. Fury is ready for this ditches and somehow escapes.
Wait.
Just took a whole... He just died.
Yep.
Where'd the molly come from? The player is on B. He's on B. He threw a lineup. And just one dink. One dink. From Nauzers. Odin is enough to kill him. And that's the tip of the spear. And again,
The round is all effectively done.
Taco's got to get this kill. Yeah.
The round is done.
And there's not really much in the terms of ults, in the terms of punish, like, util here.
Yeah.
Like a Hunter's Fury, a drone tag, or something like that.
Yep.
They're gonna farm it for the last round.
Might as well, yeah. Dude, you know production's back there scrambling to find out where that nano came from. You know they're looking for it right now.
I'll tell you, Shy on B site with the knife in the study.
Oh, man.
You don't gotta play a game of Clue to find out. That was nasty.
It's just...
And it's another one of these timeouts. These
30
cobbled
seconds
together.
left.
Yeah, but it's just...
Makeshift.
The circumstances are so different here, right? Because the last time we saw something like this, there was still a chance for them to rectify what was going on to get us to a competitive half. But
Yep.
this just feels like... This has an entirely different tone, in my opinion, to it.
Yep.
This is them defeated and dejected and, like, we can't
10
figure anything
seconds
out.
left.
Are they really gonna stumble at the last chance here in week 2 of a match that Wyatt was talking about could matter a lot down the line? Hold on, they're gonna lose guns here. Never mind. MW's
Last
okay.
round
They just
before the
lose one.
switch.
They should be okay. No, it's brutal. Guardian, Spectre, Bulldog. It's brutal. There's the Molly. Oh, he fully died to the Molly.
Yeah.
Excuse me? How does that happen?
Did he not have dash?
He wants to stay in that corner so he doesn't get spammed. And thought he had a little pocket. Okay, I thought he did get spam damage done. And maybe actually it's not spammable in that corner. Maybe that's why he's going for it, but not again.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Is there a point in explaining?
I don't think so.
The
not
round
anymore.
starts and Dujacin instantly off of the same peak that Taco's been hitting. I think he's peaked that 4 times this game.
Yeah,
and found
maybe
kills
3.
twice.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times. Either way, it's a lot of success for Leviatan and not very much for Furia.
This time they've got those ults that I was talking about. Mazun with his null command, MW with his Hunter's Fury, and they've got an idea, a plan. More so to use QCK actively rather than passively on the flank. I mean, they're not even in. There's no smoke for him to dive into it right there. He's on site though.
He's just waiting. Huge out from Khalil though. Huge out from QCK.
Oh.
Can he find another? And then you got to keep a look at the middle of the map. Yeah, QCK had a chance to find another opener through the middle, but no. Nowzer's ready. What he's waiting for? What was that shot? Oh, it was from down below. Nowzer left in the front V2. He's healthy and he's got the best gun on the map.
Fishman would be proud to hear you say that.
No utility for the Sova.
5 seconds on that dart.
And dude, they're so far away from each other. MWZero is able to spam a little. The shock darts, he's got another dart that just came up.
That's to stop MW from peeking right there.
Caution.
Surely he doesn't hit the spam, right? He knows there's someone down in hell. Khalil gets 4 on the round to get Furia to 3.
I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of that one. Anyways. It's all up to this pistol.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, yeah. And they've already lost sight. There's nobody here!
Where are they?
They're just gonna play retake, I guess. The knife's gonna tag a couple people, but by the time they show up, the site's already been lost. The spike should be planted. You can't effectively flood from here.
Yeah, but the main flank is gonna be okay here.
MWZero is playing lineups? Or he's AFK. He may have just walked up.
He's holding the spawn for this push to come in. Doesn't want to lose control of it, and for good reason. They retake B main, and now everybody's on site, and they know it.
Once again, the scrap from Fury isn't going to be enough. Numbers in favor of the defensive side. They've got a shot at this thing here. King choosing not to use the knife and getting hit by 1. Feeling overwhelmed, feeling pressured.
Player standing.
And they've bloody done it. I mean, they've freaking done it. DG's in with 3. They get the pistol they needed.
They did not even play on the B site in that round. They completely had a plan to push on A. And push they did. 3 players coming on the flank. And Furia successful on the pistols today. It's 4 and 2 on our final pistol. They take huge advantage, and hey, that's the reason why they're able to fight so streaky. in this game. And so far, they have not lost an anti-eco. They have not lost a bonus. They follow up with the pistol round before a streak. So let's see what comes. Leviatan has been very dangerous today and in the past with these. And Mazin's actually not able to TP out of here. So let's see what happens.
Why? They tucked. I can't believe they tucked. They left the molly in such a good spot. I mean, they knew where he was. I guess they were worried about a flash or something.
Well, the problem there as well. Khalil did flash earlier. That's why they weren't able to pounce immediately. That's why they tuck, but they also don't have a nade to get him out of there. So they're not trying to use their util. And they get naded themselves. Reclear coming here. What?
Another? Oh, not able to land. Traded back. Numbers in favor of Furia. Still 2 sheriffs in play. Yeah, but there's so much pressure in the lap. Shy, Kisuke waiting just on the other side of this brick wall. Keeping them at bay, and he's making, I mean, takes a little bit of damage. But he had no intentions of hiding his position. He was loud.
Yeah. Took a lick. Hit a lick. He's out of there with the info. Knife just cleared Cat, so right now Mazin thinks he's safe, but little does he know on the other side he's doing a good job jiggle peeking here though.
30 seconds left.
Khalil does not have a flash to follow up and help him out, so can he fall into sight after this?
You don't need a flash to help you when you got a flash of your own.
Taco's flank is dangerous, actually.
And Shy Spectre, Shy Sheriff is too. Spotting Q4. That's so clean out of Khalil. And now's his position given away. Time out on his side. He's not even really able to get plant money at this point.
Nah, these guys are insane. That spam, third dice there. That's ridiculous. But what is this from Mazin?
Dog!
My goodness.
But then he misses a slow one and someone just walking into the screen.
I mean, he must have adjusted so hard on his mouse pad for that one kill that he wasn't ready for the next. Good trade, and Furia, they've got that DJs in up. That round 3 that they rely on so much, they relied on it at lock-in. It's not super common because a lot of teams want a bonus here. But specifically with jet players, a lot of times it's useful because you might have knives at this point. Or even into the next round.
Enemy kill.
That's a start at it. And what an advantage it gives them on the bonus. No more super initiation power. In terms of the flashes, it's all up to Mazzino for that.
He's tucked too. You can see the ping on the minimap, concerned that someone may be playing back in line. But patience remains.
It's pretty impressive here. Shy takes the gamble to walk up into Cat. Maybe he heard Khalil fall off. Or what, but Khalil has no clue.
There's no idea! Shy gifted
They know
one.
where he is. He's smoked out, flashed out.
With 40 seconds left, they choose to double down and they want to fight this anyway. They're going into the op. They're going into DG's in and they've taken care of them.
Amazing. Reposition from Takalita, top gen. He can spot the feet.
Got 2 people down in hell.
They don't have the util to do this.
No, they really don't. What do they have? They have a flash from Azine and that's it?
Ooh, spam. They have a spam.
There's a second flash. QCK swinging around. No challenge. Oh my gosh, they got so much info! That was only able to get one.
Standing.
They've gotten it so far. How have they gotten it so far?
Ridiculous. And what Takalito bites off ends up being Mazin, who uses that same position.
For knowing potentially, I mean, this could happen to them.
Blocking sight.
Decision started this round so far back, trying to wait for the knife and being in position to receive a B push.
Opta just a little early, and Taco
Staying on site.
dashing into the belly of the beast.
This is just stingers here.
Look at how far up he is! And he's up that far by himself!
Spike down.
Ooh,
B.
QCK got him anyways.
Still have some presence on site, and the entry for Leviatan is just no longer there. There's no flash for King to pop out and then swing with. There's just
Yeah,
dry swinging.
it was a Hail Mary rush.
Yeah.
B split. with the no util that you have, and now you're frozen. Oh my god. That's a spam shot from B main on the stairs. He's still going for more too. What a freeze right now. Digizin is very uncomfortable. Look at his teammates, they've left him.
But Leviatan have to go here. Right? They've spotted him, they know where he is, and they've got to find info to understand that's the only one here. Do they flood now? Does it matter?
Pops the knives.
Blades on. He wants to go fast. He wants to go forward. And Announcers gotten closer to him. Shy cleans him up though. And now they've left the attack stuck on the site and dead. Furia get to 7.
They were stuck in the mud there.
Careful. An awkward position to be in.
It took so long. That was a good initial hold. There's that shot. You were talking about Shy got so deep in there. Excuse me, Taco there, downstairs. And we're down to 2. Digizin's still with the op in his hands. He did lose the knives there, but that was a potential for him to just lock up the round. Just definitely agree with the choice. And Leviatan back to what has worked on prior maps. Digizin's gonna go for more. Shy did not spot him there, and he gets tagged for it.
Yep. Good knife, that should, yeah, it's spots too. He invests 100 Fury too. Dancing around, can he get anything here? Oh, yes he can.
Big kill. Rotates on though. Look at QCK on the other side of the map. He just peeked all the way up B main.
Swarm grenade out.
And they've got a lockdown too to pressure him once he goes down and falls off the site. They're indecisive about where they want to go though. And they might just walk right back into Digizin, who's trying to re-clear.
Oh, with the op still.
He doesn't have a dash here.
He's got the angle though.
Probably has a shorty in his hands.
King has a flash. Do they flash to do this? Or do they just go dry? There's the flash. He turned. You mentioned no dash. Doesn't matter. The first one falls. The second
30
traded.
seconds left.
And you can see it on the minimap. Furia hot to trying to apply some pressure from the middle of the map, trying to provide some relief for Khalil. He's the only one on the site now.
Spike planted.
Managing to avoid all of the utility, managing to avoid all of the damages. QCK has arrived!
Initiate.
And now Nowser's left alone in this 1v2. Playing inside the lockdown, doesn't have a choice, has to swing it, and pays for it with his life. As Furia bring the gap down to 1.
That is absurd from QCK again. And those are rounds that Leviatan must win. 4v5 for them as they go for that execute. Actually, I think it was what, 4v3. They had the man advantage. And it slips from them immediately. Again, a very fast trigger finger on that lockdown. QCK forces the pressure to come out. Because that one also is clearing line, by the way. That one is so deep. So you can just get the defuse if you can ever get that lockdown. But it's spammable, it's very pushable, it's spottable from Dice too. Fury have gotten Leviatan desperate. They're going for another Stinger Force. Light armor all the way down.
It's more than desperation, man. They have him on the ropes.
The good thing here is there's util. All the Force or light buys from Leviatan so far have come with no util, so there's not a nade to flush things out. There's no mollies to actually hit the execute. They're gonna go for a cat push with Mazino's flash. And it's the same strat that Fury actually runs. He's going way up.
DGZ was able to get past him.
They don't know. They don't know. They're not paying attention. He kills them anyways.
Unreal. They have some pressure up in tree, yeah, but they don't have control of the site. And now Shy falls. There's got to be so much out from King, but he's been spotted. The drone gives his position away.
Standing ahead.
I mean, you still have time to flip the map, I guess, but you're so far up. How much can you find? Nothing. King falling. Khalil holding the line on the site. Zeno's gotten 2.
You can TP. The nade's gonna so close to dying.
Uh-oh.
Didn't pick up a weapon and down to 38 HP for that. Loses his ult too. He's gonna play for this.
He's gonna play in the smoke.
That's a good reposition. Goodness.
18 HP.
Yeah, it's a good reposition, but it is a one and done.
And he needs 3. A one and done's not enough.
With a stinger, man.
Turns the flash. Patient 1. That's it. That was close. It looked like the spray was there.
Yeah, QCK's gonna go run and get that op. That op has been surviving round after round. Hasn't really been a factor, actually, because they're going for such creative,
Yeah.
well, not necessarily creative, but chaotic hits. The things that force these rounds there to become chaotic is stuff like fast flanks, stuff like pushing up by yourself in spawn.
Everyone note down your observations, then let's run it again.
QCK's keeping the op. QCK's keeping the op right now. Digison doesn't have it, and he's postured up to be cat. Very surprising. They might flash up top mid, and Digison might dash top mid. But the funny thing is there's nothing here from Leviatan. So this one might hurt them in terms of investment, but they could find some crazy position from this.
He's up, you're right. He dashes around. Look at how much pressure they've already applied, but DG's in. Who was the first one to go? Falls. Khalil follows suit. They get the kill. They also get the Hunter Fury kill too. Really cool idea. And they come out of it with the numbers advantage.
He doesn't know. He doesn't even know QCK had that up. Surely they knew they picked it up. Threat dealt with though. Mazzino again, 1v3. Tried it last time. Can use that. He's 2 HP.
I mean, oh, they know. They know. That's now a lead for Furia for the first time this map.
They tied up at 1-1. For a brief moment, you thought it was going to be a really, really close first half. Leviatan ran away with it. We went up to 9-3. And we're seeing not just signs of the blessing, not just signs of the curse, but it rearing its full ugly head. Furia with a massive comeback. They're in the lead. They're in the driving seat.
Thinking twice about it. Looked like they were going to try it. Yeah, they are. Early lockdown here. That clears out wine, but
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
they're setting up all of the pieces to go from here. Stand through, and just like that, they're able to retake the space that was originally pushed off. King gets his way forward. Shy falls. Now Taco looking for one down in hell. He's gonna spot him, dashes his way up. Unaware of the fact there's somebody literally right above him. Spike's still not planted, but the site should be secured.
No big ults here for the retake for Furia. And King's got the null command as well. He's gonna cancel that drone. Well done. Digison wanted to flood with that.
Oh, that spam was so close. Hit 50 HP. Stays alive for now.
The pings from his null command are telling him where he is, so that might have been a mistake. Now he has to stay behind the gen. Wow, they've gone for a massive flank. The alarm bot is not in factor. QCK again.
Yeah, but Nowzer's ready for it. He's waiting and he's dead. They've gotten that far. DG's in still has the op, and the swing timing is gorgeous. They've done it. They've gotten to 11.
2-round lead now for Furia. How did we end up here? This is such an absurd comeback. And let me remind you, Leviatan is known for the ascent. It's not undefeated by any means, but it is feared.
I can't tell. I'm getting like mad scientist vibes from Wyatt right now. Because he literally said he believed, but then he said there's no way they would win. Right? Like, I thought was going to win. He played both sides of the fence, and he's put us in this spot.
All right, they're going for a fast beat hit. Taco's way up front. There we go. Early kill. QCK's been a monster, though, but he has to deal with the ult in the back line, too.
Dude, Taco's just...
Khalil's here as well.
He's putting the map, he's putting the round, he's putting the game on his back, but Khalil snatches it from him!
Digison just used 2 smokes as well to feint like he was walking out. But Nowzer's cleared it. He has knives.
He's by himself. Spots one. First couple blades don't land, the third doesn't either. It's gonna have to be the patience from the star as he gets dropped. Leviatan not ready to let this one go yet. They get to 10.
A battle for top spot in the league. To go undefeated with Loud, who passed that check mark earlier today. Would be wild for two Brazilian teams to make it there. Right off rip. Would be even more wild for Furia to do it over Leviatan. But once again, are they going to be able to pass the final hurdle?
This round is huge. Furia are so broke if they lose this. They won 8 rounds in a row, and they find themselves 1 round away from being broke.
They have the buffer. Leviatan does not have that buffer. They are also on a reset round.
QCK is so far up here. The turret takes contact, he can swing. Well set up there, but that does not look like that's where the hit's going.
He's got the lockdown. They can opt to play this for retake on A if they so desire, but does not look like that's the option. And you kind of want to use it this round before Nauser gets his ult online. Ditches in with a sliver. He's got such a tight angle on this main push. He's gonna go with the drone.
Of course he goes aggressive and he's rewarded for it! What do Leviatan have left? They don't have Mazzino either!
Remaining.
What a counter punch!
That's him reading the drone
30
timing. That's
seconds
him
left.
consistently looking for the opportunities to find the caps. And that's Leviatan not taking space early. If they forced A-main to not be held, all of a sudden, he could drone from much closer. All of a sudden, there's people holding that angle.
Coming back.
Sure.
10 seconds left.
He's so dynamic, man.
It's scary.
And remember, you know, you called it right at the very beginning. He was holding a sliver. That's a safe, generally speaking, a safe angle to be holding, especially as Jet. You have dash, it's a small angle. You should be able to get away from that if you get challenged. But he swings into it, hearing the drone, and is rewarded with the collapse.
That's the type of thing where usually you wonder, okay, how do you punish when mistakes are made? A lot of times we talk about lower level teams and say, yeah, they're not getting punished for their mistakes. That right there is a prime example. Furia, match point. Furia, 1 round away from going 2-0. 1 round away from taking down their second Latin American team right off rip.
Get out of my way.
Pushed right off. Has to get the space up. Taco's blades. Online. Can they close it out? Can they finally get past the position that they've stumbled in so many times before?
Where's the response? Where's the fight from Leviatan? This team clutch. King has delivered so many moments. Taco has delivered so many moments. Mazzino. Well, it's his first showing for Lev. He's delivered moments on an international stage. Can they do it again?
That's huge. Oh, that's huge! But King trades it back and instantly!
Spike down.
Numbers
Mid.
back in favor of Furia.
35 seconds and the lockdown is placed by QCK in the back of sight.
Do you wait it out? Do you go? DJ's in flux now. They're out of the sky.
He
Try
low-key has to
finding an
pivot
angle.
to A right now. He
And
low-key has to run.
And there's not a lot of time. They're separated. QCK spotted.
Cover going out.